Good morning. My alarm just went off. It's only 5 a.m., but I want to be out to catch the sunrise this morning because I am in a spectacular place. So, got to get the coffee going, get dressed, and get going. So excited I made it here for the sunrise, but just barely. It was just about to peek over the rim right when I got here. It is very busy here, much busier than I've ever experienced. I'm usually here in the fall or in the late to midwinter, so this is something new. It is spring break. So yeah, lots of families here and just a busy, busy time to be in the park. Keep that in mind. It is towards the end of March. I'm always thrilled to come across wildlife from a safe distance, of course, whether it's a grizzly bear or a butterfly and everything in between and beyond. A quick word about the sponsor of today's video, RV Mattress. Kat here, coming to you from the future, where I am here back in my trailer and back on my RV mattress by Brooklyn Bedding. I've slept here in the trailer, back on my bed for the last few nights, and let me tell you, it has been heavenly. I get the best sleep of my life here on my RV mattress by Brooklyn Bedding. What is RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding? RVmattress.com is a Brooklyn Bedding brand known for top-of-the-line quality and comfort. Plus, if you're in the US, they ship conveniently to you for free from their Arizona factory. They offer different firmness options, heights, and dimensions, even RV-specific and non-traditional sizes to fit right into your lifestyle. Having slept in the back of my truck for about a month now, it really makes me appreciate the best mattress I've owned in my life. I've been sleeping on it for about 3 years now, and it's just like brand new. It is still just as comfortable. It hasn't broken down. It is such a great quality mattress. When I was searching for a new bed almost 3 years ago, I really needed something that would not only fit into my travel trailer, but that was also comfortable and would help me get a great night's sleep with my active lifestyle. Based on this, I got the Signature Hybrid in the short queen size and medium firmness. With your RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding mattress, you get a 120-night sleep trial along with a limited lifetime warranty. RV Mattress delivers your mattress right to your door for free within the US. Plus, it just comes rolled up in a box and is super easy to set up yourself. The best part about all of this is that Brooklyn Bedding mattresses are designed, assembled, and shipped right from their Arizona factory. I love my RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, and I think that you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out rvmattress.com. You can click the link below or scan the QR code here, or go to rvmattress.com/Catherine to get 30% off your order with code Catherine. Thank you once again to RV Mattress for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to hanging out in the epic and beautiful Grand Canyon. It's not even 8 a.m. and I've already seen so much beauty this morning. The elk are out. I've seen a beautiful sunrise. It definitely pays to get up early. I arrived here to the park yesterday and the viewpoints in the afternoon were absolutely packed. So one of the reasons why I wanted to get up and get out pretty early this morning. But I am hungry for breakfast, so I think I'm going to go back to my camp at Mather Campground and get some breakfast going. I'm sure it's going to be very busy there. When I got there yesterday, there was hardly anyone there, so I was able to set up camp in peace and quiet, make a quiet dinner. But the crowds did arrive, so I expect that it'll be pretty busy when I get back there to make breakfast. Growing up in a large family with 5 siblings, including my twin sister, I'm no stranger to sharing space. And until I hit the road in 2019, I lived in very populated areas. But after years of this lifestyle of mostly being in nature and rural areas, I have found that I become quite anxious in busy and crowded places. And having just spent several weeks in very remote areas of Utah, this was a bit of a shock to my system. Thankfully, my camp had a very peaceful vibe. Seems like the wind has followed me from Utah. It's windy here today. It was very windy on the rim this morning. I wore the wrong hat, that's why I switched into this one, because this one fits snug on my head and my brim hat will just fly off in the wind. Just like that, this campground has emptied out. I guess a lot of people just stay for the night. I had a family camping right next to me that came in after I was in bed last night. They had a full-on camp setup, tent, everything, kitchen outside, and they've already torn it down and left. Makes me grateful for my really simple setup, and it's all ready for me to go. I just open up the back, crawl in, and I can go to sleep. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know that this is not my first visit to the Grand Canyon. The last time I was here, I think was either 20 or 21. I was in my old Lance truck camper, and it was in October. It was freezing cold here. My pipes froze in my truck camper, so I did have to leave. I've actually done 2 backcountry backpacking trips here, and to this day, they are both the hardest trips I have ever done in my life. There's nothing easy about hiking the Grand Canyon. There are no easy hikes, especially for overnight or multi-day trips. I'm so grateful for those trips, and I hope that I will have the opportunity to do more in the future, because it is just a whole different experience. It's one thing to stand on the rim and look out from above, and you just can't get the whole picture doing that. It's beautiful, and it's much more beautiful than I can convey with my camera. It just does not do it justice. However, getting deep into the canyon, getting down to the Colorado River, that is a whole nother level. You experience the Grand Canyon in such an intimate way. It is awe-inspiring, it is jaw-dropping. You see why it is one of the natural wonders of the world. It is absolutely incredible. I'll put links for those 2 backpacking trips below. I definitely recommend you check them out. They're both older videos, so my style's probably changed quite a bit since then, but you will still see some just stunning scenery. Right now, I think we will go over to the Grand Canyon Village. I want to check out the market there. The batteries are dying on my puck lights in the back of the truck, so I wanted to see if they have some AAA batteries, and I want to show it to you as well. There's a market there, a restaurant. I'll show you some of the amenities that they have, and then I think we will also go visit the visitor center. I'm a little bit nervous to see the crowds out there. We'll see if we can get some parking. This morning at sunrise, I was pretty shocked at how many people were already out, so we'll see what we can do. Grand Canyon National Park is one of the world's premier natural attractions, attracting about 5 million visitors per year. According to a survey, 83% are from the United States and the remaining from other nations. Camping on the north and south rims is generally restricted to established campgrounds, and reservations are highly recommended, especially at the busier south rim, which is where I happen to be right now. I made my reservations through recreation.gov. And of course, there's always the option to backpack. The park receives approximately 30,000 requests for backcountry permits per year. The park issues 13,000 permits, and close to 40,000 people camp overnight. And regardless of what I say here regarding the crowds, I definitely highly recommend everyone experience the Grand Canyon at least once in their lifetime. Well, that was pretty impressive. They had a full-on grocery store as well as a pretty well-stocked outfitter in there for any of your backpacking, hiking needs. They did have batteries, but I skipped on those because they were a little pricey. So do know that you will pay a premium for anything that you purchase here in the park. However, it is nice to know that they have so much available.
We look to the mountains. We don't care if it's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway. Now little by little, in the twilight's gentle flow, in the dance of fading light we grow.
can safely say that I picked the absolute worst time to visit the Grand Canyon. Spring break is definitely not the time to come here if you don't like crowds and if you expect to get any parking anywhere. The parking lot that I parked at this morning for the sunrise is full, absolutely packed. It's a huge parking lot as well. And the visitor center parking is full, so I couldn't go visit that. I went to the Geology Museum, I believe it was. That parking was absolutely packed. So I feel very grateful and blessed that I was able to catch the sunrise this morning. It was all worth it just for that. I needed to come to the area anyhow to meet Mr. Bob Wells, which hopefully you will see that tour and interview in the future on his channel, Cheap RV Living, at some point in the near future. And I thought that would be a great opportunity to come here to the Grand Canyon. I'm still enjoying myself. My camp right now is very peaceful, so I may just head back over there. Alrighty, I am back here at camp and I wanted to show you something. If you remember a couple videos ago, I accidentally rolled up the cable that charges my refrigerator from the solar in the window because I leave my refrigerator sitting on the back seat here and I don't want to move it, it's heavy. So I run the cable through the window and unfortunately I accidentally rolled the window up in it and it pulled one of the connections out, which I was able to tape up and wiggle around and it still worked. Unfortunately, now it is no longer working. So I'll show you what I've done as a workaround. Unfortunately, this 2025 Chevy Silverado does not have a 12-volt cigarette lighter connection, so I can't charge it that way while I'm driving. I know that Bluetti makes something called a Charger One that connects directly to your alternator and charges very quickly, so I am definitely going to be getting one of those. However, I don't have one yet. So what I have done is I have taken my 200-watt solar panel, Bluetti solar panel, and I have connected that to my Bluetti over here. And then I have plugged in the refrigerator to the 12-volt connection in the Bluetti. And that is charging it. It was down to 1 bar, so I really needed to do something. Right now, I have a little bit higher input than output, but I will move the panels around to get the optimal sun.
Soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push the pause for relief.
It is Italian night for dinner.
Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today. I've got better things to do, okay, to leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun. Set aside every empty spreadsheet line and loosen up
some Parmesan
on the
cheese.
grind. Simmer down, settle back and mess
And this is dessert.
Be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through.
It has been so super peaceful here at camp this afternoon. It's the one place that's not crowded in Grand Canyon National Park. Even with the people camp next to me, they come and go. They're all very respectful and quiet. So it's been so nice just hearing the birds, watching the leaves blow in the wind, sitting in the sun. Been sitting in the sun just absorbing the vitamin D. The elk just came through and I heard them bugle, which was so cool. So I definitely made the right call coming back here to camp. The sun is about to set here, but I will not be going out to fight the crowds to get a sunset shot. I'm sure I'd never be able to find parking. At least this morning, most people were still asleep, even though a lot of people did show up for sunrise, but now everyone's awake. I will be leaving bright and early tomorrow morning, probably before the sun rises. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me today. Beautiful scenes this morning, hanging out at camp the rest of the day, and just chilling out. I always appreciate you guys coming along. It means so much to me. There would be no me without all of you. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It is absolutely free and helps the channel a lot. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned to see where I land next. I will see you all on the next adventure. See you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.
Soft, turn the key and cooler on. This a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even